Hi, hello, this is gul3n and I'm about to play the free sample of the game called Lapso. It's Lapso Nimbo, available on Steam as an alpha version, a short version of the game, Lapso, which is going to be released a little later. I would like to record my play session and, well, explore this game with you. Now, this could be also very interesting to the devs to see how people play their creation. So let's start it. I've just set up the audio settings for the 3D sound for my headphones. I chose the first profile. It seemed to be quite nice for me. And well, let's start it. So the Rockrose region has always been shrouded in mystery. Its trails were walked by hikers who claimed to have seen some figures crowned by a halo of light. But this is only a part of legend. Even so, there are those who have found in these lands a frequent place of pilgrimage and offering. When a flash of light catches Kali Müller, she will have no choice but to advance through the depths of Rockrose to find out if the legends are true. So are we playing for Kali Müller or not? Okay, we'll figure it out, I guess. Let's start it. I'm intrigued by the whole 3D sound feature. Just like to experience how it's done. September 1977. Okay, I'm playing using mouse and keyboard, so the audio is a little too much for me. First impressions, it does feel like Dear Esther. Some nature, island, with some stormy weather. We feel very similar, which I like, because Dear Esther is a great game, great experience. The sounds are great, and they give a lot of sensations, which are immersive. Alright, Rockrose. Look closer, rotate, read. Alright. To protect public health and safety, the Rockrose region is closed to visitors generally and until further notice. This restriction affects trail routes, camping and recreation areas, and failure to comply with these restrictions may result in a criminal offense. This area is under the surveillance of the lighthouse keeper and foresters of the region. For more information, Forester's office. Alright. So there is 3D model of the document and there is a textual overlay. Okay. Leave. So why is it shut down, this island? Did anything happen here? Alright, someone is missing. Hmm. Missing Kylie Müller. So we are not playing for Kylie Müller. She's just a person who disappeared. Age 29, missing since February 23rd, 1977. So it was this year. Currently it's September, I guess, as far as I remember. So it's been like 9 months. No, not 9 months. No, 9 months. February 8. Notes. She wears blue pants and an orange t-shirt. Okay. She was last seen on the trails leading to the lighthouse. Okay. If you have any information, contact the police of the Rockroads region. It's clear. I'm curious, am I a visitor or a detective? It seems like I'm a visitor. I mean, as a player, as a person who's curious, I just want to explore the place, and somehow there is a lot of information on this um, news board. All right, be cautious. No, space. Do not leave the marked trails or climb in unauthorized areas. There is a risk of collapse. Okay. So there are only 3 articles available, although there are copies here, but they are uninteractive. What was that? Was it a flashback or what? Or am I being politely said that I cannot go that way? Let's try to... Okay. So this area is forbidden. I can run. You see, I can see a sign over there, and I wanted to check it, but I'm not allowed for some reason. Okay, I got it. I cannot go there. Let me check this area. I can run. Okay, so running is a little disturbing in terms of the camera animation. I'd better walk. It's softer. There's something here, a photograph, or not, this the page saying that Kali is missing. Cannot interact with it. So C is crouch. To be honest, I have no idea what this is. Is it a picture or what? A little metal thing which is thin as a page. Okay. Was I able to do anything with it? No. Okay. Mysticism is very present in the region since the hikers began to glimpse those big nimbus in Rockos. Some of these apparitions are also accompanied by the stamping of strange symbols on the landscape. Pilgrimages are frequent. The devout and curious have established some shrines and altars where they come in search of a personal encounter with it. Offerings, votive offerings and statuettes are placed around the rocks. It does not seem that anyone has yet achieved it, or at least no one has returned to the town to tell about it. Okay, got it. So these altars are created by the visitors, and their goal is to somehow, maybe, meet these strange apparitions that are said to be living in these places. It looks nice, interesting. Someone took care and explained me what this place is. I like it. This strange object, I don't understand what this is. Looks like it's made of metal. The photograph. It could be the photograph of the apparition. Now this seems like to be the image of the lungs, like carved on metal. What is this? This seems like a stomach, and actually there is a person, the shape of the person. I wish I could have it, bigger on the screen, because I'm really trying hard to see what this is. We could make it bigger on the screen. This is well. Now this looks like some organ. Doesn't look like heart, maybe liver. Let me read it again. So it says that okay, so there is no success of anyone meeting any of these creatures. Let's call them creatures. Can I get out on top? Yeah. Okay, so this is like a serious offering. Okay. All right, it's a kind of a diary. I cannot open it, right? I suggest this is the photo of Kali. Okay, I cannot go any further. This seems like an encounter with apparition, which has transferred me somewhere inside a cave. And I got a flashlight now. Okay. Okay. Looks and sounds very nice. What is this? You know, the fact that I have been transferred here in some mysterious way, it makes me feel uneasy. Now these signs are leading me somewhere inside. This is a giant cave, to be honest. Okay. I mean, no wonder people are disappearing in such place. It's enough for them to enter the cave to be then somehow teleported towards different locations. And they could get stuck inside that cave and no one will ever find them. So, obviously I can interact with these strange yellow symbols, orange ones, but I don't have something to interact with it, an object. Well, this kind of illustration of I don't know what this is, to be honest. Is it a creature? Is it a structure? Interesting. I have a hard time reading what it says. Nimbo. Okay, so there is some kind of Nimbo, which someone experienced. Alright, so someone came here to spend some time, right? He took some canned potatoes, pasta, what is it? Mashed potatoes. Someone got here through teleportations and through the walk. Someone spent many days here, right? Is this golden signs, this liquid, is it the essence of these apparitions? I'd like to know how to enable or disable the flashlight, or is it unavailable for me? I'm not sure the settings are available from this menu. Okay, we'll go there after I check the waterfalls. Now, you see, there's something written here, and it could be actually an interesting information, but I cannot read it. It's too blurry. Not again. Cannot get closer. There is some kind of invisible wall here. Alright. Looks stunning. I would love to get to the cliff at least. That would be very nice. It would be natural that I cannot go beyond the cliff at least. Here I have some problems which are not clear. Okay, so we need to get there. Okay. This is unexpected. The apparitions are quite technological. They are lighting me the way. But I'd like to go here. Will it react? I like this very strange creature. Oh, there is his friend. Can read it. Legend has it that for a few days a year, beings crowned by Nimbos emerged from the region and could be seen prowling the paths around the Rock Rose Sanctuary. These artifacts at times seem to detach from the figures and travel long distances, leaving a trail of light in their wake. Some say that these luminous circles guided lost hikers back to their path, although other accounts are not so benevolent, but perhaps it is only part of the myth. Alright, so these creatures, these lamps, are basically the apparitions with Nimbos. Only part of them. This looks like this creature with the Nimbo, the lamp. I wish I could turn on and turn off the flashlight. I don't have the control over that. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so judging by the architecture of this structure, the apparitions, of course, are some kind of aliens that have built in their structures inside the rock, or they have been here for a very long time and the rocks just overgrew their structures with time. Okay, I can interact with it, but I'd like to check this stuff first. I can take it. Okay. Okay, so I can place it here. Okay. It's quite clear. I need to find another cube. Well, they seem friendly. I mean, they don't make me feel afraid of anyone or anything. A little bit of snow and ice. Another cube. Again. Alright, so is it... Oh, I'm going back to the location with the waterfalls, and it also has a possibility to interact with an item as far as I remember. But let me put the cube inside the socket. Now this sound was not friendly. I can see the hand here. Okay, so I can create some symbols. Okay, so here I select the symbol, here I type it. Alright. Looks very nice. Very nice. Alright, so now we need to understand the sequence. I like the fact that basically it is the code which I need to type in, but the form it's presented with is very unusual and very cool. It's a great job. Okay, let's try to read the symbols. I've seen some of them. These are just the trails. I don't think I can find any symbol here. Don't remember whether I saw a symbol here or just a trail. No symbols here. What's that sound which I heard, the voice? Was this the sound of the lamp? Or something else? It felt like it sounded like something else. Maybe it was the rattling of the rocks. So, is there anything here? No. Alright, so there is a P. It's the first symbol, a clear symbol I see. P. Now, this is the code. What about this place? It requires another cube. Maybe if I open that door, it will give me some cube for this section. Always those strange flashes of light over the rock-rose sky. The stories about the lighthouse having a wheel of its own are part of the charm of the region. Bright, sudden flashes, and suddenly that silence that freezes the air and makes the animals quiet. Still cannot get closer. Alright, so we need to work with these symbols. Now, strangely, this image has changed. Last time it was different, and the place has changed as well. So it's circle, X, something which is close to circle, and P or R, right? And the order is from top right to bottom left, right? From the source. So if we read it, it's like oxo or roxo. Let's try to play with it. check the symbols again. O, another O, X, P, O, another O, X, P. Okay, there is no row, so it's box. Let's start with P, P, O, wrong. So let's try to use different O's. So there is like perfect circle and there is imperfect circle. Let's use imperfect one. X and perfect O. Wow, there's a lot of assets here. Looks very nice. Lots of cubes here, which I cannot take. Alright, so they're just reacting to my distance to them. I should be able to find one cube that should give me the possibility to open the door. Here it is. I wonder if I could use the second cube. Okay, probably no. Maybe I made a mistake going here. So I don't know if I will be able to make it back. Well, this is a very nice place. Well, it feels to me like I need to get on top. I can climb the rocks, or I can try to find some easier way. Now the first wires I find here, or are this the remains of the breach? Okay, let's check this place. I do have a cube which could let me activate something, although I don't know what are the doors here. Alright, let me go back and try to climb this part of rock. By the way, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard because I have a limited amount of USB ports on my laptop, and having a camera and headphones with microphone using USB. Just they don't allow me to have a gamepad if I want to use mouse and keyboard. so I stick to it. Alright, so we are on top. I need to get to this device. Maybe there was a breach actually. This is the breach. I could have used it, but I chose an unconventional way. Glass breach. It requires 3 elements. This requires 2 elements. Ah, okay, it requires to be powered. So this is powered. This is not powered. This is not powered as well. Alright, let's check this place. Yes, it's glass. I'm afraid I'm going further and further from the door, where I could use this this final cube. Or maybe I can somehow open the door from the other side. Alright. I really like that these puzzles are stylized in the theme of the game, of these alien structures. So let's figure out this puzzle. So there are 2 schemes. None of them is working because it has to be recreated here. Well, let's try with left one. Okay, something is enabled, something is disabled. Let us check. Well, the puzzles are not difficult, but they require some time to figure out how this works. Okay, so this is powered. This is not powered. What can I do with this one? Can I do anything with this one? Alright, so this thing will work once I open these breaches or enable the generators there. Not quite clear how it works. Alright, so let me try another scheme and see how it changes. I wonder what will happen when I complete everything. Will these aliens, leave the planet? Maybe I'm trying to restore their ship or something. So this section is fine. This one needs to be... No, I cannot change it. Oh, I thought that I could do it. Alright, so I'm left with no choice. The running is a little disturbing. Okay, so I got it. Now I have this limited amount of power available for redistribution. But I wonder what the other scheme would do. Now, this scheme works. Now I break it. It actually works. So I disabled something there and I gave another unit of energy to the main breach starter, or I don't know how do I call this mechanism. Okay. The tunnels are quite extensive. All right. So feels like some. Okay, we can read it. Restricted Nimbo. Some organization has been studying these places. It is a flat, circular device that emits some kind of light. We do not know if exposure to these rays has any effect on health. The N77 Brigade continues to investigate. No such flashes have been seen in Rockross since the incident. Illegible. To protect public health and safety, the Rockross region is closed to visitors generally and until further notice. This restriction affects trail routes, camping and recreation areas. Notes. 4132 Nimbo. So notes are a kind of cipher, or how is it called in English? The code sent to some organization. January 25. January 25. And the girl disappeared in February, right? So it has been before she disappeared. Only one page available for reading. Let's go further. The tunnels are quite extensive. I mean, they did a great job, the aliens, digging them. To be honest, I really want to get back to that place where I could put this cylinder, which I have. Restricted. K4L. Kali Müller. The subject, Kali Müller, has started to give symptoms of an integral infection due to the orange substance, codename illegible. The mutation is now visible in the skin. She has begun to experience flare-ups in the form of flashes. Did I experience the flare-ups in the beginning of the game and then inside the caves? Probably yes. It is currently in the custody of the lighthouse keeper who provides it with supplies. It is. What it? She? She is in custody. Or maybe the creature she has transformed into. April 77. Alright, so she is missing from February, but for some people who have found her, she's not missing, she is in custody, right? Oh. So this is how I made the circle. Okay. So what if when I entered this room and I didn't go further, but I would have gone back and went straight to the door near the waterfalls? Would I just miss this that part with the icy tunnels or not? I feel like me opening that door near the waterfalls would end this this short sequence. And of course I'm intrigued by Kyle Müller and her presence at the lighthouse. I'd like to meet her. I'd like to see what she has become. The redstones. I really like this rock structure. So natural. So unusual. The locations lighted this way are gorgeous. Very nice. Alien-like. I feel like I'm going somewhere and I want to check this place. Probably. Oh. Now this is disturbing. I mean, this is wow. It's a physical animation. The heart. Who was the owner of this heart? I mean, was it an alien or a human being? Really interesting. Not scary, but intriguing. Like someone was sitting here and studying these symbols and schemes. Okay, so it seems like that way down was the only... No, this one is another solution. Did I come from this direction? Yes. Probably yes. So I need to go left. Is it a very thin ice? Yes. Ah, very nice effects. Beautiful. The orange essence causes the mutation, so I better not touch it. Or maybe it's too late and I've already interacted with it. I want to see the flashes from inside. Again. Please. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, whoa, whoa, I fell through. Thank you for playing. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. You know what? I already added it to wishlist, so is it interactive? Yeah. Well, Lapso Nimbo. What's Lapso? I'm not sure I encountered the word Lapso in all of the notes which I found during the game. So, general impression, very nice, interesting, intriguing. Um, I like the fact that it's not scary. I can hear the sounds of the door creaking on the background. So I actually like the fact that it's not scary, it's not about the spooky moments. This has been a 3D sound, very nice. And so there are a lot of situations here where it can be spooky, like this dark, um, the tunnels underground. This is the place to get scared. But I'd like that the game doesn't take the direction of scaring the player. There was the sound which made me a little bit intrigued, but I think that it could be in my mind, not the intentional spooky situation. Such little moments would be nice, actually. But I like the fact that there's nothing chasing me or nothing trying to kill me. Um, just exploration of this place. It's beautiful. The sounds, the atmosphere is nice. There is intrigue. There is story of this Kali girl, and I wonder what happened to her. I wonder what happened to me, and I wonder what lighthouse actually has inside of it. Is there this team still present on the island in this region? Are they still operational? Do they perform any kind of experiments or not? So this lighthouse is the destination, and well, I'm intrigued. The the game works, and the sample, the Nimbo part, it works as well. I'm curious. So looking forward to the full release. Great job, and well, good luck. I stop the recording now. Bye.